Hey all, this is Project Tourist, and our group's composed of Cameron Hussain, May Gandhi, and myself, Kin Pun. Okay, so for the vision of our project, we want to focus on the travel industry, which has been hit pretty hard due to the pandemic. And we thought that after all this blows over, people would want to travel and go out and explore the world after being cooped up for like more than a year. And we thought we'd be able to help by making our own travel planner.
The way we built our travel planner is by using an NLP. An NLP, which stands for Natural Language Processing, can highlight keywords in a sentence. So we used it to highlight cities and countries, as well as activities, so we could put together a list of things you may like.
So to break our program down for you, we will start by using Stanford's core natural language processing library to highlight any locations, people, and activities mentioned by the user. Then we can separate those and use the Google API to find activities near the selected location. We also use a random location generator to find random locations. Finally, all of that will be put together and presented to the user in Project Tourist, where they'll have everything they need to know about their vacation all in one place. Now for a product demo.
So this is our GUI, and as you can see, we have our own custom icon and interactive buttons, as well as a search bar. And if you look at the 3 buttons down below, if you want to surprise yourself, then you can choose your own random destination, random activities, or even both. But if you already have something in mind, then you can type it into the search bar, such as Los Angeles as a destination. And to continue, just simply click the button or press enter.
So this is our end screen. And as you can see, we've got the destination, which is Los Angeles, which we had entered. And if you can click on, you can see available flights. So you can click on available flights. And you can see there's a bunch of flights. So you can see Delta, Alaska, American Airlines, and their prices. You can even go to more and book a trip, and you can choose round trip or a one-way ticket in case. And it goes from your destination. You can see hotels in Los Angeles. So you can see like, oh, there's the Hollywood Inn Suites Hotel, there's a Comfort Inn, and you can see relatively where they are on the map. You can see there's some near to Glendale, some near to the Los Angeles County Museum of Art, which may be interesting to you, or some near an observatory, as well as their prices. And finally, you can click their activities. And so, you know, in Los Angeles, you can see, there's Disneyland, which is like a theme park, the Getty, which is for art exhibits, and there's a bunch of art exhibits and theme parks that are liked by a lot of people.
In order to come out with this output, you've already inputted the string Los Angeles. However, in the back end, our natural language processing library was able to label Los Angeles as a city, and therefore it did not have to do any more narrowing down. In the future, we do plan to have it narrow down to things associated with such locations, such as if you were to say Los Angeles, there's Hollywood. However, with the time constraints, given the time constraints, we are able to at least label and find things in that area. And that concludes our product demo. Let's move on.
So our plans in the near future is to connect the Google API to the results directly, rather than going through a website like a link, as you just saw. And something we want to do later, not as near, is to advance and optimize the NLP algorithms so it's a little bit faster and gives more accurate results based on what the user likes. And in the future, what we want to do is deploy this currently desktop app as a web app so it can reach and be used by more people.
Some of the resources we used in the development of this project include the Java processing library, as well as an extension of the library called G4P Processing by Peter Lager. We also utilized, as mentioned earlier, Stanford's core NLP, which was a fundamental part of this program, And finally, our inspiration was from an article in Mercury News, which mentioned the long wait times to get passports. The slideshow was made, this slideshow template was made via SlidesGo, and we used the Maven Java library as a compiler. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch our video, and I really hope our program can make a difference in someone who wants a really, really fun adventure. Thank you.
Thank you.